Hello, everybody. Happy Boxing Day. I recently discovered that this is a Canadian thing. I thought everyone did Boxing Day. I thought it was also something that was referred to in the US. No, it's not. So, um, just know that Boxing Day is in Canada the day after Christmas. And I don't know the whole history on why it's called Boxing Day, but usually it's when we just relax from all the chaos that happened on Christmas Day and tidy up all of that wrapping paper boxes, etc. So that's what I take it to mean for Boxing Day. So that's just a quick explanation. So welcome, hello everyone. I am Tara Joy, and first I just want to thank you so much for being here today. If you're new to my live, I am an energy intuitive, a soul guide, and I guide people to help move energy within themselves. And that includes working through those self limiting beliefs, activating gifts within you, and bringing your dreams into your reality. Today, on this beautiful Boxing Day, I'm going to be showing up as a conduit to your guides, your ancestors, galactics, your loved ones, and together we'll bring through information and messages that you are seeking at this moment. Our guides and entire spirit team want us to succeed. They want us to achieve our goals, reach our dreams, and become that which we desire to become. And they are always here helping us along the way. And sometimes their messages are very subtle. So it might seem like they're not speaking to you or there aren't messages coming through, but they are with us. They're always with us. We're going to get into spirituality, into the woo woo, into the weird. If you are into spirituality, crystals, meditation, learning about energy, that quantum cosmic Wi-Fi is sort of how I describe it, which connects everything together. If you are a believer in that, in the higher consciousness, then you are right in the right place here today. Also, if you believe in extra dimensional beings and know that we cannot be the only planet with a civilization, then you have also found the right spot to spend some time here together today. Hello, Rainbow. Welcome back. We're going to be bringing that higher dimensional energy down into this space with community today. And as you arrive, just say hello. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Rainbow. Hello, Danielle. Amazing. I'm going to go through some intentions and then we will get into that magic that is happening. Yes. So let me know. I feel all of you are returning, but if there's anybody here who is here for the first time, let me know in the chat. I will share the chat screen right here. Yes. Yeah. Let me know if you're here, if you've been here before, what energy you've been feeling yesterday and today. And then before I start to channel messages and information, we'll go through 4 intentions. So there's always 4 intentions that I set when I go live, and that's just to set the space, the container that we're all joined in community here. So the first intention is we want to make sure that this is a safe and sacred space, I am connecting to your energy and inviting in your guides. That means that we are being vulnerable, we're sharing raw emotions. So I want to make sure that we are kind, loving, supportive, and caring to each other. Amanda says, such a calm day yesterday. And today feels so expansive. I agree. I'm feeling that expansive energy, like heart opening, like energy just going out into the world. It's amazing. So the second of the four, and thank you for sharing that, Amanda. I feel that too. The second of the four intentions is that there is absolutely no tolerance for bullying, bashing, belittling, and just unnecessary comments. Do you need to know or believe in what we were doing here? Absolutely not. Do you need to stay respectful to stay in the room? Absolutely. So if everyone here sets that intention, then our collective energy creates that protective energy bubble that everybody comes in with kindness and compassion into this space, into this room. So let me know with some hearts if that resonates with you and if you agree. So just put some hearts in the chat and then I'll get to the third. The third intention, I want this to be a dialogue, which you guys are already beautifully talking to me, which is amazing. I don't just want to be talking here on the screen. I want it to be engaging and us communicating together and also communicating with each other in the chat because I want to get to know you in the chat, and also we're in a community together. So I want to know how you're feeling and when something is resonating, because when I'm channeling information for a specific person, there's often a message that comes through for someone else. So that brings me to the fourth intention, but also I want us to be engaged because the more energy you put in is the same energy that you get out. So the fourth and final intention, we're almost through them, is that I truly believe that there are no coincidences. There is a reason why you are here today, a reason that you found this live. And whether you're here for a few minutes or the entire live, know that it is aligned with you and you're exactly where you need to be. And I feel like my guides are like, make sure that's a message. The first message is that you're all exactly where you need to be. 10-10 here for you. Amazing. So be open-hearted and open-minded about the information and messages you hear today. Sometimes they don't resonate right in the moment, but like a day or two from now, it'll make sense, or you'll realize, oh, I heard that on the live, or that was a message for someone else on the live, and I'm experiencing it. That resonates with me in this moment. So there's a million other things fighting for our attention, and that number grows every day. And it feels like it's also expanding into all of the energy levels for distraction energy. So I'm so grateful that all of you beautiful souls are with me right now in this moment. And there's a reason you're here. There are messages for each one of you. Even as I mentioned, if I'm channeling for another person, there's a thread of awareness. There's a collective message for everyone. So please be open to the collective energy and be open-hearted and open-minded. Amazing. Okay, so I will scroll back because there were some chats that happened while I was doing those intentions where Rainbow says, hello, Amanda again. I am doing well today. I always feel the holidays have that like special energetic feeling. Can I ask if Nelson is going to make a move towards me? Okay. And Danielle says hi. My son was on the VR set playing a boxing game. It was such a coincidence. I had that in my mind. I'm like, I wonder if people are going to think it's like boxing, like Boxing Day. Which is why I felt, not everyone knows about Boxing Day. Yes, it is meant for you to watch. Watching from California, says Danielle, been here and love your channel. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming back today. And thank you, Rainbow. And thank you, Amanda. Thank you all for being here. So we already have some questions. So let's dive into, can I ask if Nelson is going to make a move towards me? And I will tap into that energy. I'm looking for a pen. Usually I have them right around me. Greetings from New Zealand. Welcome, Sonia. Welcome. So that was for Rainbow. And do you prefer to be referred to Rainbow, or is another name preferred? And no pressure if you don't want to share. Yeah, I got that. the typo. And yes, so let's tap in for Rainbow. Right, Yusra. Yusra. And let's just connect with your guides, with your spirit team, and with your question. And just bring through. I fear there will be. It'll be subtle. And it's on your terms. So I keep getting the partnership. I don't remember if your channeled reading the other day had that word coming up, but it's like a partnership. If you both agree, if you're in that moment and have the energy, then yes, it'll be a beautiful experience for both of you. And if it's not, if one of you isn't feeling it, then don't worry about it. That, you know, it's exhausting times right now. There's a lot of change happening. Yes, exactly. So if you don't want it, it won't happen. But if you're in that moment, then, and you're wanting it, then it'll send out that vibe of attractive energy, if that makes sense and if that resonates. So you can let me know in the chat. It keeps coming through like it's a mutual energy. And now I'm just going to scroll through because I know. Yeah. And that's okay. So it feels very much like when both are in alignment, it'll come through for you, if that makes sense. Amazing. So I'm just going to scroll through to see. I feel some open communication can also help. So thank you. Thank you. I love that you came back today and asked the question. So I feel Rebecca was next. Hello, Rebecca. And then Mr. Man Smith. And Sonia. Thank you, Amanda, for popping in. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope the chaos minimizes. Okay, so Rebecca, let's do. And then Danielle. And then we'll see. We'll leave it there for now. Okay, so Rebecca. So sending Yusra's energy back to her, bringing my energy back to me, and connecting with the beautiful energy of Rebecca. So I am also feeling that expansive energy for you, Rebecca, in that there's an ease in everything. So I don't usually like to ask people to compare because, as the quote says, comparison is the thief of joy. So when we compare ourselves to others, you always feel without or not enough. But in this case, it's like comparing past of experiences. So like past holidays, past family interactions, past acquaintances interactions. It feels like there's an ease to them now. And what I'm seeing is that distance between how you perceive it now in a healthy way. So it's like you're becoming that detached witness of not taking things so personal and just observing the field. So there also feels like there's less ammunition to ignite if there are any triggers, which is beautiful. And yeah, there's just so much magic coming for 2024. So much magic. So if that resonates, yes, 3 hearts, yes. And I feel you're also building community, building the souls more aligned to your energy who believe what you believe. And this includes people who will be mentors, people that you are meant to help, and people who just come together in community, because community is so needed going forward, especially in a spiritual way. Because so many of us are becoming aware, are awakening to gifts, are connected to spirit in a way that we haven't been before, or is new to you, or new to us, new to the collective. So amazing. I am so excited for your 2025. And Yeah. Magic. It's just like magic, magic, magic. Sparkles and magic. Yes. Let's have more magic. So, next is Mr. Man Smith. If you are still here, let me know in the chat. And I will I be victorious was your question. And if you're not here, we'll go to Sonia. If Sonia is still here. Okay, Mr. Man Smith is here. Okay. So the question was, will I be victorious? So let's send Rebecca's energy back to Rebecca, calling my energy back to me, and connecting with Mr. Man Smith. And all I know is, will I be victorious? And what I'm getting is, if your intention is in the best interest of more than yourself, then yes. If there's any resentment or revenge or that nature of energy in this victory, then it will be blocked. And how it's coming through is that the energy moving forward is for the highest good of all, the highest good of all, to raise like that expression about the tide. The rising tide raises all ships. And so and then I'm also seeing, is it a personal victory or is it to help others? And that's not to say that we can't have personal victories. And it's natural to be competitive and have a competitive nature. But if there's any control in it also, like if it's, I'm going to be victorious because I'm going to get my way and control the situation, yeah, universe is like, nah. If that's the energy, we're not doing what you want, because that's not the lesson you're meant to get. And I know this is very confusing, but it's one of those things where your intention about it helps determine the outcome. So let me know if that resonated at all. And because sometimes, you know, we're not 100% accurate all the time. That's the nature of energy. But it's often resonates. And if it resonates with anybody else, let me know in the chat if that resonated with a situation or something that you're going through. And then I will go to Sonia. And is it a specific loved one that you wanted to connect with, Sonia? You're so welcome, Mr. Mansmith. I am sending back your energy, your beautiful energy back to you, and pulling my energy back to me. And again, asking if Sonia has a specific family member, a specific loved one Because when we ask anyone, sometimes it's that 8th generation ancestor who's like, yeah, I have all of this information for you. And if it's not validating for you, if you can't validate, then sometimes the message isn't as impactful. We always need every message, but if there is a specific loved one, let me know. Oh, and that resonated with you as well, Sonia. Amazing. Thank you. And sometimes because of my setup, the messages take a few seconds to show up for me. So if there's a delay, then that's why. So your ex, okay, your ex, you're wanting can connect with your ex. And so I'm going to connect with your energy, Sonia, and ask your ex to step forward, asking them to step forward into my space. And then I'm going to ask them to show me something, either an object or an incident, like something they want. Usually it's something about their personality, their character, so that we know it's them. So I'm getting a joyful energy, a very joyful energy, and I'm seeing candles. So let me know if candles, and you can just say yes, if candles mean something. And it feels like a meal is involved. So I don't know if you enjoyed like candlelight dinners or lighting a candle for a specific reason every year, or they gifted you candles because you liked them, but I'm seeing candles. And there's scent, like a scent, a certain scent with the candles, if that resonates. So let me know, Sonia, if candles, scented candles, candlelit dinners makes sense for you. And if not, then I'll see if anything else comes through from them. Because sometimes spirits are also very quiet. Or if they didn't believe in life after death or don't know about candles. Okay. Yeah, if they didn't believe in life after death, then sometimes they're timid about connecting. Just asking them for more information or to show something different. Were you estranged? Like, were you apart when they passed? Because I'm getting a feeling of I didn't get to say or reconcile before my passing. And then if that doesn't make sense, we can move on. Yes. Okay. So there's very much this feeling of it was quick. Like nobody, like when someone's sick or has an illness, there's kind of that knowing of, at some point they're going to pass. But in this case, it feels like they were never expecting it and then they passed. And so there was so much that they wanted to reconcile. There were so many people that they wanted to connect with before they passed, and they just didn't have the time. And so there's a little bit of like regret and resentment. Those emotions don't go into the spirit realm, but there is a bit of that, like, I wish I had done it differently, is how they're wording it. I wish I had done it differently. And I wish, and they're kind of embarrassed is the word coming through. They're like embarrassed about how they dealt with some of the situations when they were here. And part of it was that they were hurt. And and like they don't want to get into like the circumstances or whose fault it was or who did what in any of it. But they just were like, I was hurt and reacting, and they wish that I could have done it differently. So that is your mini reading, Sonia. Thank you so much for being here. And for everyone, if you want to go deeper into any of these messages, I also do one-on-one readings. So we can go further into the energy, we can go further into connecting with past loved ones. But in these lives, I love to do them just because, number one, they're so much fun. I get to connect with people all over the world and bring through little bits of information for people. So thank you so much, Sonia. I hope that resonated and brought you a little bit of comfort to connect with your ex. And then we can move. It's always a bit more energy to connect with past loved ones than guides in the spirit realm. So let's send Sonia's beautiful energy back to Sonia and bring my energy back to me. And Danielle was next. And the question, and thank you so much. Thank you for being here again, Danielle. What do the spirits wish to convey regarding January? What should I prepare for? Okay, so I'm going to connect with your energy, although they're already talking to me. Um, um, they're Sonia says, "Wow, thanks. That sounds exactly like him." Thank you, Sonia, for that validation. You're so welcome. And yeah, there's no coincidences. There is the reason that you needed to be on this live and stumble on it today. So thank you for being here. And Danielle, oh my goodness, they're like, what is she preparing for? Why does she need to prepare? Like, so I don't know if you tend to be a worrier or and it's natural. I used to be full disclosure, the like biggest worrier. I was so anxious, so worried about everything. So I'm very familiar with this energy, and part of it was having parents that were very fearful and family that was very fearful, and there's a collective energy on top of that. So even if it's not in your family, there's a collective energy in society that is, waiting for the other shoe to drop. When things are going really well, you don't trust it. And that's what I'm hearing. Like, you don't trust when things are going well because your nervous system and energy field have been conditioned to expect being what's called dysregulated, which is when you feel that anxiety, when you feel that worry, when you feel you're not safe or your family's not safe. So this also feels like they keep saying mama bear. So I'm not sure if you have children. I don't remember if you shared last time, if you have children or not, if there's a family. I never remember, so apologies when I'm channeling because it like bypasses my brain somehow. I don't understand it. But there's like mama bear is coming up. So there's also like protecting kids, partner, family. There's like this responsibility that you feel, and your guides are wanting you to follow what makes you feel safe and focus on feeling safe, and then everything else just falls into place. Because when you're safe, you're able to have the energy to do all the things. And it's when we're not feeling safe, when we're dysregulated, out the spiritual people say out of alignment, it is just you're not feeling safe. And the world, for the most part, doesn't feel safe right now. So it's not surprising that there's a lot of people, and I'm curious for people watching this later if they resonate with this not feeling safe as well. And so if you instead shift your thought patterns and beliefs to what good could be coming versus what should I prepare for, then it shifts what comes to you. And that's kind of like the law of attraction. So the energy we hold is the energy we attract. And when I first heard that, I was like, that's BS. I did not want all of the bad things that happened to me to happen to me. And then as I worked through my energy, worked through my journey, worked through my healing, I was like, oh, I see more now how that works. And it's not that you deserve the bad things. It's that if we expect all the bad things, then that's what we attract. And it's not, again, also not saying only good vibes, because I do not subscribe to that. I want to cry. I want to feel grief. I want to be angry. There's benefits in feeling the emotion of anger. So let me know if that resonated. And it feels like a goal for 2025 could be feeling safe in your own body, which is it's more common to feel unsafe in your body than to feel safe. So you're not alone in that, is what your guides are bringing through. You're not alone in that. And also your guides are always with you. So if you don't have a ritual or ceremony, or you don't connect with them regularly, you can also start connecting with them, start asking them. So yeah, let me know if that resonates. And thank you, Danielle. I'm sending so much love and good energy your way to help you feel safe, and sending your energy back to you, bringing my energy back to me. And welcome to all the new people who are joining. And I am just going to end this live. So thank you so much for coming today. As I mentioned, if you'd like to go deeper with anything, I do one-on-one readings where we're one-on-one in a Zoom call, so we can get more specific, we can go deeper. I also do healing sessions if that resonates with anybody. And I also act as a soul guide. So if you do want to develop that relationship with spirit, with connecting with your guides, finding out who your guides are, then I prefer, I do programs to work through that and allow you to help connecting. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Aisha, but I only wanted to do a few today. So hopefully you can join another live. Yeah, and my next live is actually on January 1st. I'm doing it in the morning. Ember Cheney, welcome, Ember. Resonates with me, as my mother always told me. Had a little black rain cloud over my head. Spent way too many years attracting crap to my life. No more. Yes, Ember. Yes, let's make a sunshine and rainbow over you always. And Danielle says, yes, it is very accurate that in discussions about creation, it is important to learn how to rephrase and choose my words wisely for the law of attraction. Yes, yes. I talk about words being and sentences, like what we speak becomes spells. And so people who know me, who interact with me regularly, get kind of annoyed because when they say something negative, I'll say, and so it is. Something like, oh, I'll never be able to afford that vacation. And I'm like, and so it is. You just created that spell. So they get angry with me, but they've learned to also do it for me when I do it, and I'm very grateful for that, because they catch when I'm doing it, because I'm not perfect. I'm human. I get into negative patterns myself once in a while. So thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being active in the chats. Thank you for coming together in community on this beautiful Boxing Day. And I will see you again January 1st to do some messages about the collective energy and what to expect in 2025, which feels so magical, like so expansive. so transformational for all of us if we're open and willing to accept it and receive. There's like so much that's going to happen for us in 2025. So thank you. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Take care.